Welcome to the Wine Elder. Today we have a Chardonnay from the winery is MacRostie. They are in northern Sonoma County, specifically in the Russian River Valley area. This Chardonnay is from their vineyard Wildcat Mountain, which is Sonoma Coast, 2021. The Sonoma Coast envelops several other smaller AVAs like the Russian River Valley itself, but it extends a little bit beyond it as you go out down the Russian River itself out toward the coast. There's some vineyards out along the coast. They typically make a very cool climate, bright and crisp Chardonnay wines that come from that region. So it is a screw top. Don't be alarmed. Nothing wrong with screw tops from a scientific standpoint. They just don't have the romanticism that corks do, and a lot of winemakers will shy away from them, but they do everything necessary to seal that bottle of wine. Probably not with wines that age for 10, 20 years though. So for younger wines meant to be drunken much younger, they're probably just fine. So this has got a nice golden pale yellow color to it. It's got a lot of aroma. It's very lemony. Hint of maybe pineapple, green apples, some citrus, but also kind of some stone fruit, like maybe peaches. It's very rich, very deep, which is, I know a lot of people find that unusual to describe a white wine like that, but if your white wines don't have a lot of depth and richness to them, you should upgrade to better white wines because there's some fantastic ones out there. So Chardonnay is one of two grapes that are grown primarily in Burgundy, the other being Pinot Noir. There's a few other small grapes they grow there, but the vast majority of the Burgundy region, all reds are Pinot, all whites are Chardonnay. There are two different styles of Chardonnay. In the Chablis style, they're done typically unoaked. They don't put them in oak barrels, and they're very crisp and acidic and bright. The ones from more southern Burgundy that do receive a lot of oak barreling and aging are a lot more buttery and some vanilla and toast flavors. This one is a pretty decent balance between the two styles. I would say it probably leans more toward the northern Chablis style. It's a little bit more cool and crisp, a little bit less buttery. Some people prefer one or the other. For me, I prefer depending on what I'm having it with. I happen to be having here a Greek salad with roasted chicken that I'm pairing with this tonight. So let's give this a score. The balance I'm going to give a 4 to. I'd be tempted to say 4.5. It's not quite a perfect balance, but it's a very good balance, 4 out of 5. It blends very well. The acidity, the alcohol, the creaminess, a little bit of butteriness. There's not one thing that stands out more than the other, which means it's got a good balance to it. The depth, I'm going to give a 5 to because it has so many different layers. Like I said, I'm tasting a little bit of the Southern Burgundy style of some buttery and toast and vanilla, but I'm also getting a lot of layers of a citrus Northern Burgundy style, that green apple, some acidity, tartness, some lemony. It's got quite a bit of lemon overtones to it. So we'll go 5 out of 5 on the depth. The finish, I'll give a 4 on that. It lingers on my palate quite a while after I drink it. I have had some that linger a little bit longer, but it's still well above average, so we'll do a 4 on that. Representation, I'm giving a 5. This is exactly what a Chardonnay should taste like. You should have all of those things that I just described in it. It should have a lot of weight and depth to it. If your Chardonnays are thin and weak and you don't like white wines because they're too thin, you're drinking the wrong Chardonnay. This is a Chardonnay that has exactly what it's supposed to, a lot of richness and depth and flavor to it. And for the overall score, for overall taste, I'm giving it a 9. I thoroughly enjoy this one. I could drink this whole bottle sitting here before I even start to eating. So we have a 4, 5, a 4 and 5, and a 9. And so if I check my chart, that gives us an overall score of 95 for the MacRostie Chardonnay from the Wildcat Mountain Vineyard, the Sonoma Coast.